Perhaps the most admirable quality a person can have between the ages of 70 and 75 is the ability to maintain a positive outlook on life and emotional stability. At this stage, many seniors face significant challenges, health issues, reduced energy, financial limitations, or even the loss of loved ones. These experiences can easily lead to sadness, frustration, or feelings of hopelessness. Yet those who can still smile, stay optimistic, and approach life with emotional balance are truly remarkable. A positive outlook doesn't mean ignoring difficulties, it means facing them with resilience and choosing hope over despair. Seniors who keep their spirits high often inspire those around them. Their calm attitude shows that while aging brings challenges, it also brings wisdom and perspective. They know how to focus on what truly matters: gratitude, relationships, and meaningful moments, rather than dwelling on what has been lost. Emotional stability is equally important. Many older adults experience mood swings due to health changes, medication, or loneliness. However, those who can regulate their emotions, stay calm under stress, and avoid negativity demonstrate inner strength. Emotional stability allows them to handle life's ups and downs gracefully, without burdening themselves or others with constant anxiety or anger. This positive mindset also benefits physical health. Studies show that seniors with optimistic attitudes have stronger immune systems, lower risks of chronic illness, and even longer lifespans. Emotional stability reduces stress hormones, improves sleep, and encourages healthier daily habits. Simply put, the mind and body are deeply connected, and a cheerful outlook helps preserve both. Staying positive at this age often comes from intentional habits, practicing gratitude, engaging in prayer or meditation, spending time in nature, or surrounding oneself with uplifting people. Many seniors also find joy in small things. Listening to music, reading, gardening, or playing with grandchildren. These daily practices keep the heart light and the spirit joyful. What makes this ability so admirable is that it requires choice and effort. It is far easier to give in to bitterness or negativity when facing the trials of aging. But those who remain emotionally strong and positive prove that happiness is not limited by age, it is a mindset cultivated by wisdom, patience, and faith. In short, if at 70 to 75 you can still maintain optimism, smile through difficulties, and keep your emotions balanced, you are truly admirable. You are not just aging, you are living with grace, strength, and inspiration for others. One of the most admirable qualities in people aged 70 to 75 is the ability to remain socially active and connected with others. Human beings are social by nature, and maintaining relationships in later years is just as important as physical health. Unfortunately, many seniors face loneliness due to retirement, the passing of friends, or children moving away. This isolation can lead to depression, memory decline, and even physical illness. That is why staying engaged with family, friends, and community is such a powerful and admirable achievement at this stage of life. Social activity keeps the mind sharp and the spirit alive. Conversations stimulate memory, listening skills, and critical thinking. Sharing stories, laughter, or even concerns with others provides emotional support and helps seniors feel valued. When older adults stay socially connected, they maintain a sense of belonging and identity, which protects against feelings of invisibility or neglect. Social engagement can take many forms. For some, it may be as simple as having regular family gatherings or chatting with neighbors. For others, it could mean joining a senior club, attending religious services, volunteering, or participating in community events. Technology has also opened new doors. Many seniors use smartphones, social media, or video calls to stay in touch with loved ones across distances. Each of these efforts shows adaptability, openness, and a willingness to embrace connection in a changing world. The benefits of staying socially active extend far beyond emotional well-being. Studies show that seniors with strong social connections often live longer, recover faster from illness, and have a lower risk of dementia. Interacting with others keeps the brain engaged, prevents loneliness-related stress, and encourages healthier habits, since socially active people are more likely to remain motivated and active. What makes this ability so admirable is the intention behind it. At 70 plus, it is easy to withdraw, to let health concerns or fatigue reduce participation in social life. Yet those who make the effort to pick up the phone, attend gatherings, or contribute to their community show resilience and positivity. They demonstrate that relationships remain a source of strength, joy, and purpose no matter the age. In short, if you are between 70 and 75 and still actively maintain friendships, family ties, and community involvement, you are truly admirable. You embody the truth that aging does not mean isolation, it means continuing to share, connect, and live fully in the company of others. One of the most admirable qualities in a person aged 70 to 75 is the ability to stay active through hobbies or physical exercise. While many seniors begin to slow down and withdraw from activities they once loved, those who keep themselves engaged demonstrate a remarkable combination of discipline, energy, and zest for life. Whether it's gardening, painting, playing chess, walking daily, or doing light yoga, continuing to pursue hobbies and exercise at this age reflects not only good health but also a strong will to live meaningfully. Hobbies bring joy, mental stimulation, and emotional balance. They give seniors a sense of purpose, something to look forward to each day, and a way to keep the mind sharp. For example, reading books keeps the brain engaged, creative activities like painting or music boost self-expression, and puzzles or board games enhance memory and concentration. These activities are more than just pastimes. They are exercises for the brain that keep cognitive decline at bay. On the other hand, regular physical exercise, even in gentle forms, is one of the greatest secrets to graceful aging. Walking, stretching, yoga, tai chi, or light strength training helps maintain flexibility, strengthens bones, improves circulation, and protects against conditions like arthritis, diabetes, and heart disease. Exercise also reduces the risk of falls by improving balance and coordination, which are crucial at this stage of life. Beyond the physical benefits, regular activity releases endorphins, which naturally elevate mood and reduce stress, keeping seniors more positive and emotionally stable. Staying active through hobbies and exercise also encourages social connection. Many seniors join community classes, walking groups, or hobby clubs, which help combat loneliness and provide opportunities to bond with others. This social interaction is just as important as the physical activity itself, as it creates a support system and fosters a sense of belonging. What makes this ability so admirable is the effort it takes. At 70 plus, the body may not always cooperate, and energy levels can fluctuate. Yet choosing to remain consistent with hobbies or physical routines shows determination, resilience, and the desire to live fully rather than passively. In summary, if you can still engage in hobbies or exercise regularly at the age of 70 to 75, you are not only keeping your body and mind strong but also proving that age is no barrier to joy, growth, and vitality. You are living proof that true youth is not measured in years, but in spirit. The ability to manage finances and household tasks between the ages of 70 and 75 is a remarkable achievement and a strong sign of independence. At this stage in life, many seniors begin to hand over financial responsibilities to their children or rely heavily on others for basic household management. If you can still competently budget your money, pay bills, plan expenses, and keep your home in order, it shows not only clarity of mind but also resilience and responsibility. Financial independence at this age is more than just handling numbers, it represents control over your life. Being able to manage pensions, savings, medical expenses, and daily spending means you are still capable of making important decisions for yourself. It prevents feelings of helplessness and keeps you from becoming financially vulnerable. Seniors who can competently handle their finances often experience a greater sense of security, knowing they are not entirely dependent on others for survival. Similarly, taking care of household tasks, whether it's cooking, light cleaning, organizing, or paying attention to home maintenance, demonstrates self-sufficiency. These daily responsibilities may seem simple, but they require energy, planning, and consistency. Keeping your living space tidy and functional is essential for comfort and health, especially in older age when clutter or neglect can lead to accidents. If you can continue doing these tasks without needing constant assistance, it reflects strength, discipline, and independence. Beyond the practical aspect, this ability has a deep psychological impact. Seniors who manage their own money and homes often feel more in control and less like a burden to others. It preserves dignity and gives a sense of purpose, as managing responsibilities reminds you that you are still capable of contributing to your own life. It also fosters respect from family members, who admire your ability to remain independent despite your age. Maintaining this capability requires both mental sharpness and physical ability. Good memory and focus are needed to track expenses and bills, while mobility and stamina are required for household tasks. This balance is not easy at 70+, which is why those who still manage it are truly admirable. In short, if you can still handle your own finances and keep your home in order between 70 and 75, you are not only showing practical strength but also demonstrating wisdom, responsibility, and independence. It is proof that you are living with dignity and control, even in the later stages of life. One of the clearest signs of independence in later life is the ability to manage your own personal hygiene and daily needs. Between the ages of 70 and 75, many people begin to rely on others for bathing, grooming, dressing, or even simple tasks like preparing meals. If you can still handle these responsibilities on your own, it is not just admirable, it is a powerful reflection of dignity, self-reliance, and inner strength. Being able to care for yourself means you retain control over your daily routine. Bathing, brushing your teeth, trimming your nails, and dressing neatly may seem like small details, but together they preserve your sense of self-worth. Seniors who can maintain their hygiene independently often carry greater confidence, feel more presentable, and interact with others more comfortably. This confidence has a direct impact on mental and emotional health. Daily needs extend beyond hygiene to essentials like eating, cooking, doing laundry, or managing medications. Completing these tasks on your own shows that you are capable of handling the demands of everyday life without constant assistance. It reduces the burden on family members or caregivers and allows you to live with greater freedom. More importantly, it means you have retained the physical mobility, mental clarity, and organizational skills that many lose with age. Maintaining personal care also plays a crucial role in physical health. Regular bathing and grooming help prevent skin infections, dental problems, and other health issues. Managing meals and nutrition ensures your body gets the right fuel to stay strong and active. Even something as simple as dressing independently supports balance and flexibility, as it requires bending, stretching, and coordination. Of course, this ability doesn't happen by chance. Seniors who continue practicing good habits, regular exercise to stay flexible, a balanced diet to keep energy levels steady, and consistent medical checkups are more likely to preserve their independence. It also reflects discipline, the determination to keep up with routines, even when it might be easier to let someone else step in. In short, if at 70 to 75 you can still bathe, groom, dress, cook, and manage your daily essentials without depending heavily on others, you are truly admirable. It shows that you value independence, self-care, and dignity. It also means you continue to live life on your own terms, something every senior aspires to maintain for as long as possible. One of the most admirable abilities a person can retain between the ages of 70 and 75 is a sharp mind and a clear memory. While physical strength is important, mental clarity defines how well you can truly enjoy your later years. Aging often brings changes to the brain, slower recall, occasional forgetfulness, or difficulty focusing. Some seniors may struggle with memory loss, confusion, or even conditions like dementia. That's why being able to think clearly, remember important details, and make sound decisions at this stage of life is a rare and precious gift. A sharp memory means more than just recalling names, dates, or where you left your glasses. It reflects a well-functioning brain that has stayed active and resilient over time. Seniors who can engage in meaningful conversations, remember life events vividly, keep track of their finances, or learn new skills show that their mental capacity is still strong. This not only enhances daily living but also gives them confidence and dignity in handling life independently. Mental sharpness also influences relationships. When you can recall stories, interact intelligently with family, and share wisdom with the younger generation, you continue to play a vital role in your community. Your presence becomes enriching rather than burdensome, and others admire the wisdom you carry with clarity. The ability to keep your mind engaged also prevents feelings of isolation and helplessness, which often affect seniors struggling with memory decline. Of course, maintaining sharp thinking in your 70s doesn't happen overnight, it's the result of lifelong habits. Reading, problem-solving, learning new things, social interaction, and staying curious all play a role in keeping the brain active. Even something as simple as doing crossword puzzles, playing memory games, or practicing meditation can strengthen cognitive health. A good diet rich in brain-friendly foods like nuts, fish, and leafy greens, along with proper sleep and regular exercise, also supports mental clarity. It is also worth noting that emotional health contributes to memory and focus. Seniors who manage stress well, stay socially connected, and keep a positive outlook are often mentally sharper than those who isolate themselves or live with constant anxiety. In short, if you are between 70 and 75 and can still think clearly, remember important details, and stay mentally alert, you are truly admirable. It means you are not only aging gracefully but also holding on to one of life's greatest treasures, the ability to live with awareness, wisdom, and independence. The ability to climb stairs between the ages of 70 and 75 is a remarkable achievement and a true marker of physical strength, balance, and endurance. While younger people often don't think twice about going up a flight of stairs, for many seniors it becomes one of the most challenging tasks. Age-related changes such as weaker muscles, stiff joints, arthritis, reduced lung capacity, and balance problems can make even a few steps feel overwhelming. That's why if you can still go up and down stairs without heavy strain or fear of falling, it speaks volumes about your health and vitality. Climbing stairs requires a combination of leg strength, cardiovascular health, and coordination. Each step engages major muscle groups, thighs, calves, and core, while simultaneously demanding good balance. In fact, doctors often use stair climbing ability as a quick measure of a person's overall fitness level. For someone in their 70s to manage stairs easily, it shows that their body is still well conditioned, their heart and lungs are functioning efficiently, and their bones and joints are in relatively good shape. Beyond physical health, the ability to climb stairs independently also represents freedom in daily living. Many homes, especially older ones, have multiple floors. Without this ability, seniors may find themselves restricted to one part of the house, or worse, forced to consider relocation to a single-level residence. Being able to move up and down levels that will allow you to live more comfortably in your own space and avoid the frustrations of dependency. There is also a strong psychological benefit. Seniors who can still climb stairs often report higher confidence in their abilities. It reassures them that age hasn't completely taken away their strength and independence. This mental confidence is critical because fear of falling often becomes a bigger limitation than physical weakness itself. Maintaining this ability doesn't come by chance. It usually reflects a lifetime of active living, regular exercise, and attention to diet. Engaging in activities such as walking, light strength training, or yoga in earlier years helps preserve the muscle power and flexibility needed for climbing. Even at this age, consistent movement and balance training can sustain the ability longer. Being able to walk independently between the ages of 70 and 75 is nothing short of admirable. Walking may seem like a simple act, something we take for granted in younger years, but as we age, it becomes one of the clearest indicators of health, vitality, and independence. Many older adults face mobility challenges due to joint problems, weakened muscles, arthritis, or balance issues. If, despite these common age-related changes, you can still walk without the constant need for a cane, walker, or someone's arm, it is a sign that your body has retained strength and resilience. Independent walking means freedom. It allows you to step outside for fresh air, run small errands, visit friends, and attend social gatherings without relying heavily on others. This freedom not only boosts your physical health but also greatly enhances your emotional well-being. Seniors who can walk on their own often feel more confident and less isolated compared to those who are dependent on assistance. It preserves a sense of dignity, showing that you are still capable of taking charge of your daily movements. Moreover, walking is one of the best forms of exercise for older adults. It helps maintain cardiovascular health, keeps blood pressure in check, improves circulation, and strengthens bones. Regular walking also supports better balance and coordination, which reduces the risk of dangerous falls. It becomes a natural therapy for both the body and the mind, as even a short daily walk can relieve stress, clear thoughts, and uplift your mood. Of course, walking independently at this age doesn't happen by luck alone, it is often the result of years of consistent care. Those who maintain healthy habits such as regular exercise, balanced nutrition, and avoiding harmful lifestyle choices like smoking or excessive drinking are more likely to keep this ability. It also reflects discipline, because staying active in your 50s and 60s makes a huge difference in how mobile you remain in your 70s. In short, if you are in your early to mid-70s and still walk independently, you carry a gift many people lose too soon. It symbolizes health, perseverance, and independence. It means you can still enjoy life at your pace, explore the world around you, and live without being fully tied to the assistance of others, a truly admirable achievement.